Ready to get in game? Let's go. I wrote my sleeves.
Okay.
Got some shit to do today. Woo!
This is Kayla. This is our new air traffic controller of all of our chaos. Okay?
Yes.
So we welcome her with open arms. How exciting is this?
Very exciting.
Very exciting. Today she's off and running right now, and Kim and I are going to go do a podcast for The Dose, which is going to be exciting. So I want you guys to follow along today and follow our little journey. All right. Let's go.
So the Arizona Association of Realtors has a convention every year, and this year it's in Scottsdale. And I was invited to be on a panel to speak, and I was pretty taken back by that because it's the Arizona Association of Realtors. I'm like, wait a minute.
I know they made a mistake.
Am I a mature realtor now?
They made a mistake.
I feel like you have to be mature to make it on that panel.
They made a mistake.
So I said, absolutely, I'd love to be on it, but Dave's coming too. And today I got the response. Look forward to seeing you and Dave.
I think I'm gonna go Gary Vee style and drop a bunch of F-bombs and see if we get invited back. Sometimes I think we make it look simple, where I think with all the experiences and stuff that we've gone through life, that we're at this point in our lives where we just know who we are and where we're going and what we're doing. And so it appears to be easy or effortless.
It's a lot of work.
It's just, we know
timing and scheduling. And
I would say right now the stakes are much higher. You know, our industry is somewhat under attack with all this latest and greatest ways to buy and sell homes.
iBuyers and instant offers.
Yep.
It's tough.
And so what we're seeing is that the true professionals will prevail in this type of market because of the fact we know we want the client experience to be like ultra top notch.
And that's one thing that these instant offers and iBuyers can't do, is they can't have an emotion. They can't be there when the client needs something, that we can be there for them instantaneously. Yesterday I had a gentleman that just came here about 3 days ago. His mom was moved into assisted living, and he's on the phone with me, never met me before, and he's in tears. You can hear him choking back tears. He came here from where, you know, he's doing to help move his mom in assisted living. So we get to be that emotional support for them too. It's like, okay, let me handle this so that you can take care of mom. You can take all that stress off your plate. And that's where I know that's where we shine, is that just let us treat you like family and you take care of what you need to take care of.
The buyers and sellers go through that, you feel for them, and it's like,
that's
oh my
right.
God, how did you get yourself in this? Well, all right, well, the Panozzo team will help you get out of it.
Good Monday morning. It is The Dose, and we are back. Back with some awesome guests today. Dave and Kim Panozzo.
Yeah.
Top producers at Home Smart. You guys are kicking butt.
Thank you, thank you.
So thrilled to have you guys here, so thank you.
Appreciate it.
How do you stay hungry? How do you keep the mind right and focused? You know, it's like when you have a great year like you guys had last year, and we'll get into all that fun stuff. How do you stay hungry and focused?
Good sleep, good eating, gotta exercise. I mean, we're not getting any younger, okay? The stress levels are even higher. And so how do you balance all that? And I see a lot of people, you know, ask like, well, how do you do it? Well, I'm like, well, what do you do? Well, you know, I know I'm supposed to, you know, eat healthy, and I know I'm supposed to do that. Well, then just do it.
So when you guys are together essentially at this point, 24, 25 years before you get into business together, in the last 3+ years, what's the biggest change been? Or what's maybe something that you guys didn't expect when you got into business together?
Having that coach, right, Dave? We had the coach kind of help us define roles. So Dave's in charge of marketing, media, social, construction, that type of stuff, and I'm on the other side of the fence, dealing with contracts, making sure, you know, things are closing on time and, you know, through the process.
Timelines, negotiations, all that stuff.
Absolutely.
What does work look like? And it's personal, it's business, it's family, it's all of it all combined. And I think a lot of people try to do one thing or try to add something else to it, and they get overwhelmed.
Financial success and ultimately, you know, hopefully some financial literacy and legacy.
Yep.
It all starts, you know,
Agreed.
it all starts with that.
I need to stay on my A game.
That's
okay.
right.
If I'm going to be in business at this day and age, I need to have my fingers in as much stuff out there as possible.
Absolutely.
Especially dealing with, you know, social media. So when someone Googles your name, that is your resume. They go to Google, they look at your Google reviews, they go to your Facebook page, they go look at Zillow reviews, they look across the board. So if there's one kink in their process of checking you out, you're not going to make it. They're going to go on to the next guy.
Don't you guys contribute, or you're starting to?
The Navajo Elementary School, people are familiar in South Scottsdale, burnt down about a year ago, and so they're rebuilding. And we met with the principal and their staff, and we're able to provide, oh gosh, pens and paper and
Markers
markers, and with this program, we're able to give 20% of our commissions towards our closing costs for any teacher out there. So it's something
That's so
for us
awesome,
that feels
guys.
really good. The lender that's behind it is giving an appraisal, and the title company that supports us as well is giving discounted title and escrow fees.
We are not going to change who we are.
Love it.
What you see on social media and what you see in person, that's who we are, period,
100%.
the end. Because the biggest compliment we can get is when someone meets us
And we've heard
in
this.
public,
Mhm.
and they're like, oh my God, you are just the way you were on social media.
But we have a unique topic to start out with today that you'd mentioned. It's an acronym.
WAZCD.
WAZCD.
That's right.
And what does that stand for?
What Amazon and Zillow can't do. It's kind of the nut and bolts of just being human. You know?
Just being human.
Just being
yourself.
human. You know, Amazon and Zillow can't do that.
The bottom line is it's face to face. Nothing beats the handshake, nothing beats the belly to belly. And to be honest, you know, right now to differentiate yourself in the real estate business is getting back to those somewhat basic tasks, the basic things like meeting your folks in person, going to their home. Don't send somebody else. Meet them in person for the buyer consultation. Have the conversations that you necessarily maybe wouldn't before because it was like a frenzy. But it's not. The business is growing, and the tech is growing big time, and we're seeing the tech grow. So why not improve and grow the personal relationship side of things too, to make yourself even better?
I'd say most of the success is, you know, growing Dave and I as a team. Also bringing on 2 buyer's agents. We had one gal last year that helped contribute about 18, and then another buyer's agent. He's brand new, so we're looking forward to this year with him as well. And having a good assistant, having a good support staff, and also having a system and a process that works well to handle that high volume. And that's what I find is a big piece of our success. It's just not overworking, not overthinking, just having a streamlined process. We don't care if it's a $100,000 condo or a $2 million house. Our processes are the same.
It's our job to make sure to take care of that client. And I think you know, it's all about me or you or them. It's really about the client when it all comes down to
100%.
it. And I heard Ryan Serhant say this a couple of days ago. We're basically glorified waiters. I mean, that's really kind of what we are.
Yeah.
And it's all about catering to the client's needs. Now, I know some agents were like, I'm not doing that. And okay, I'll take those deals all day long.
Always a pleasure to have you all in studio, and we can't wait to have you guys back again.
Awesome.
Don't forget Workshop Wednesday, guys. Kim, Dave, thank you. Have a great day, week. Guys, we'll see you later.
See ya. See ya.